Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Hello, this is David, the Backyard Ufologist. Thank you so much for joining us on this Saturday, August 10th, 2019. Hey, we're almost in the middle of August. It won't be long. It's going to be fall time. The days are getting shorter already. I got out there last night, was taking some pictures, and noticed it was really dark. Hey, we have 226 subscribers. We need, 774 to reach the goal of 1,000 to start earning a little cash to put in the pot. And what we do is just put it right back into the channel for software, night vision goggles. I'm working on that. I'm going to get the Aurora, the mono. So $800, been saving up for a while. Have to pay out of pocket because it's just been slim pickings, as you know. Okay, let's get to the shout-outs. The shout-out, ShotCK on Twitter, CJ Truth on Twitter. Now, Show Me the Light, Christian and Anthony and Damon. Damon, I'm so sorry I've been leaving you out of this. They're down in the UK, the land down under. I guess I get tired of hearing that. And I'd like to say, g'day, mates. We're always talking on the internet, through Twitter, through Instagram, and even Facebook. YouTube, all of it. We are always talking and keeping in touch. Great guys. I hope that I'm able to visit one day. And man, when you guys get up here and visit the States, you got a place to stay, and you got a place to investigate right off the bat. So that's pretty cool. Mystic ALC. Oh yeah, Show Me the Light, Christian and Anthony and Damon. So make sure that you join them. Mystic ALC got some great short videos, a really good producer. I really do like some of his stuff, and it's kind of scary too. So it's really cool. Art Alien TV, he also has the backup channel called Space Detective. That's Mr. Joe White, and we've been in communication, and I've sent him a couple of orbs. I hope he does feature that on his program. I would appreciate it too. Darlin Darla, no, it's just Darla. And she's on Twitter, and she is on Facebook, yeah, I believe so, and YouTube. And she has beautiful pictures of the desert sky. Catches all kind of stuff. My Skies 5D, some great stuff. Proper Paranormal in the UK. Orbs Realm in the UK. ESETI Ranch, James Gillian, he did a meditation, and I just saw it. I think it was posted last night, and I did it with them, and it was really cool. We went all the way to the 7th level, 7th dimension, where the big feline beings are. Man, that was some good stuff. I really enjoyed that, James, and thank you very much. Cult UFOs, a UFO clothing store. Great artwork also on his t-shirts. I'm so jealous, but I'm going to have something similar to that, but he has some really good stuff. Zombie Apocalypse Cherokee 92. That's a mouthful for me. Sorry about that. Zombie Apocalypse Cherokee 92. And he is on YouTube also. UFO Case Alien on Twitter. Rainbow All About Life on YouTube, Spirit Paranormal, and Lion and the Woman That Has Fire, all on YouTube. Brittany Hill, They Blocked Mr. Debro, Deborah C. Wilcon. It's a mouthful too. There's some long titles there. And they're on Twitter, so make sure you join them. Stacy577 on Twitter. Red Panta, UFO OMG, Orbs, just Orbs. Now this guy has some pictures of orbs. Man, he just posts just pictures of orbs. It's really cool. So make sure you join him. Just Orbs is just all it's called. Jack Sorensen on Twitter. UFO Hunters. I told you that I would shout out to you. And Mr. MBB333, the Watchman, Michael. I sent him a couple of pictures too. I hope he uses them. So I told you I'd shout out to you. Mona Lisa, Sky Watcher on YouTube. Of course, Susan Allison, Lisa Oakes, creatures in the clouds. And I'd like to say hello to my daughter, Crystal, and her husband, Chris, in Alabama. And if you would pray for Crystal, she's been diagnosed as a diabetic, type 1, and she's having a hard time. So make sure you remember her in your meditation time and prayers. And I do appreciate it very much. Okay, I think that takes care of business. Let's get a closer look at this. Now, I want to tell you the story about this. I went out there and said, okay, come on, you guys, show me yourself. Come a little closer this time. I mean, you've been so far out. And I took a picture, and there it was right in front of me. But still, it's a little out of focus. That's why I really need to get new cameras and stuff and update my equipment and software. And hopefully, we'll be able to do that. When we get about 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of view time in a 12-month period, we'll start making a little money. I heard it's not too much money, but enough to start, doing a subscription for Photoshop and, getting some software in here and saving up for cameras. At least it'll be coming in and saving up, huh? Okay, you tell me what you think this is. And you see the pink in here? I mean, this is like it's exactly what James Gillian was talking about last night in his meditation time. The feline beings, and this is their color. Now, I don't know what this is. It's a V. I don't know if this is like a window, and you can see entities looking out the windows. It's some kind of looking glass. See right here, you got 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth right there. It's some kind of entity, and you can see right here, this is an outline of a man or a woman, and it's just not all the way into this dimension that we're in right here. Like right here, here's someone looking, right there where the pink is, and you can see some cat ears right there. Tell me what you think it is. And I've manipulated it with the contrast. And let's see if we can do that live real quick. I know we're pressed for time, always pressed for time. But what I want to do is try to just do this and see if we see anything differently. Because I did it last night and messed around with it. But, it's still out of focus, the clarity on it. You see, this is about best I can do right there. But, when you do that, you see a little more in here. It almost looks like Jabba the Hutt there, doesn't it? 2 eyes right here, one here, and a big mouth right there, and a big head and the body. But, and then right here also, and the nose and the mouth. You can see somebody in there, right there. You can see it. Someone here in that pink spot. That's a little bit better, but that's what I caught last night, and they came right up to me right there, and traveling in their Merkabah, for sure. Okay, we're going to cancel that, and let's move on. That was just the first picture, and this is the second picture, and it looks like there is a entity right there in this one. You can see there's his arm and shoulder and his head, and he looks like he's kind of turned looking at me. See the 2 eyes right there? This is a Merkabah, and some of these, they have controls and a little dashboard, and they're driving their spaceship, their dimensional spaceship. Now, a lot of people say they do it with their minds and things like that. James Gillian was talking about how to make your own Merkabah, and sooner or later that you'll get it. I don't know. Maybe we will. Start spinning counterclockwise and then clockwise in your mind really fast. And but anyway, check James Gillian out. He'll show you how to do that. I'm still practicing at this, and maybe we can do it with our mind, spiritually. And you can see it's kind of pixelized, kinda. Yeah, it is. But in a lot of places, like right here, you see the 2 eyes and the snout and the nose right there? This looks like some kind of canine, like a dog. See it right here? If you just look, you can see these things. Right here, the 2 ears right here, and the big nose. There's a lot of animals here. And that's for sure. We got them all kind of animals through the alphabet almost, you know, that we have in North America for sure. And birds, owls, eagles, we have ravens, we have crows, we have everything. But as you can see, that's what that looks like right there. And let's look at this one here, if I can. I don't know, it's not that close, but you know, this looks like two ears. I don't know if I'm stretching that right there. I don't know what that is. It looks like almost like a little ship, and it could be. And you can see all kind of different things in here. I wanted to show you. These are not just bugs or water vapor or moisture. This is something that's really traveling in these Merkabahs for sure. Now I don't know what this is. It's not a bug. You can see it's not a bird. It almost kind of looks like a bird, doesn't it? But these things are spiritual, whatever they are, for sure. And okay, that's they're just too small to see. Something in the tree here. Let's see what this is. My goodness, what is that? Is that a bug? Do you think that's a bug? Hey, make sure that you get on the chat and take part in this and tell me what you think these things are, because I love to hear your feedback for sure. Wow. Is this a fairy? Is it an angel? I don't know, but I don't think it's a bug. Would it be just one bug, you know? I don't think so. And these little blue things, I don't know what these are. They're always around things like this. And you can see them, this stuff right here, it's pink. Wow. I don't know, it could be camera artifact, I don't know. I can't wait to get new cameras and stuff. Now, I don't know what this is. Now, this is way up in the air, so I don't know what this could be hanging over right here. You see these things get in the shot sometime, and I don't see them until we do, you know, this, put them on the screen. Look at that. I don't know what that is. But you can see the energy, and it looks like it's spinning. And it looks like it has a head and then a body and it goes down. Look how bright it is. Look at the energy and the feel coming off of that sucker. I don't know. I don't know what it is. And here's one. It looks like a face. See the eye there? The eye there. Here's your nose and here's your mouth. Some kind of entity in a Merkabah. Now, this could be some kind of looking glass, and that's what it looks like in our dimension. It could be very, very big, and it only looks like this in our dimension. That's all it can do. Let me go back one more time and just see what I saw there. Okay, there's one there. It's so far away you can't really tell. Okay. Now, I'm thinking this is a mosquito or something myself. And people will tell me in the comments, no, Dave, that's a fairy. That's a pixie. But, you know, that looks like a mosquito to me, you know, and the light shining off of it. But it does have a lot of energy around it, doesn't it? So I don't know. You know, and then you have an orb right here. And you can see right here, there's something right here in a face. You can see the face out of all this chaos right here. You can see a face, two eyes, the nose, the mouth, and looks like he's got something around his neck. Here's his neck and the chin. See the two eyes right here? And then the nose right here, and then here's the mouth. Here's his chin, and I don't know what this under there. It looks like he's got a cow bone or something that has V. I see V a lot, and I don't know if that's some kind of symbol or what, but I see that a lot, the V, the letter V. I don't know if it's numeral V, I don't know. So you can see right here, there's something here, there's an entity there, and it looks like he's got that same thing around him right there. And this looks like some kind of letter D, it looks like right here, doesn't it? Yeah, sometimes it looks like it spells out stuff. I've saw love, I've saw barb, and I've seen numbers. I don't know. But right here, that's the wind chimes. That's the bird feeder right there. And this is the light. This is one of those solar lights right there. Not to get confused. And this is the fairy, which is a little statue on the quartz boulder right there. This is the big, large fairy circle here. And that is a globe, garden globe, and I have moved that now where we won't have to see that every time because it really fakes me off sometime. But quartz boulders all around and rocks, and you can see right here is a big vortex right here I keep catching, and you can really see that looks like it's a face right there, doesn't it? But it's just not all that clear, so I'm not going to go there until I get Photoshop and can invert it and turn it backwards and upside down and really show you everything. I just wanted to show you this one, that they fly very high up in the sky. And I don't think they go around in circles, but sometimes they do. This is kind of weird right here. It's not all the way in this dimension, as you can see. And that's pretty as you please. You see the silhouette of an entity, a humanoid. See, there is the nose and the mouth. And then if you pull out, look, 2 eyes, a snout, a nose, and a mouth. And it looks like a dog. So, 2 in 1, right? It's dimensional. It's different levels of the dimensions. Like dimension 4 and 5, you start getting into the ascended masters. And you're going up, and they keep getting more spiritual as you go up. And, you know, enlightened beings, for sure. And they're here to help also. All you got to do is ask for it. And of course, use any of your higher power. If it's Buddha and whatever it is, whoever your higher power is, bring them along with you on this journey. Mine is Jesus Christ and Creator God, the Holy Spirit. I say, be with me. I do 1 John 4:1-4. And that's the test that God gives us. It's in the Bible, and He knew that we'd come across things like this. And if you're in doubt, just go ahead and use that test, and you can't go wrong. You know, come on. You know, have some faith. Now this, I keep telling you right here, I keep seeing this, and I moved that globe, so we're going to see next week if that's still hanging around. But it's always a lot of energy here, and then orbs show up. It's like, I think this is a vortex. Sometime when that Hammonasset Ley Line runs through here, I think it fluctuates a lot. Then you see a lot of energy, and you see a lot of orbs and all kind of different stuff. Sometimes it's quick, and then you see so many things so fast. It is just really crazy, for sure. It's bizarre. I don't know what this is. Tell me what you think it is. I do appreciate it. You taking part? And these are just little small ones. And I don't know, you can't really tell what this is. You know, that looks like it could be a butterfly, like one of those moths at night, right there, the antenna. So, but anyway, there it is. I'm bringing it to you anyway. And I don't know what this is above the fairy head. It could be a bug, but it could be a pixie, a nature spirit. You know, who knows? You know, we don't live in the world that most think that we do, and that's for sure. Now, I'm going to tell you something right now. I do believe we're going to start seeing some serious supernatural stuff coming up. I mean, the way the world is right now, and the way things are going, yeah, it's coming. I do believe we're going to see some biblical stuff, for sure. Now, I caught this little line here. I catch this a lot, and they look like ships to me. There it is right there. And if you can look on some of my other videos that I have posted, I catch this with my iPhone, just recording video, and I catch them flying around, and sometimes they're going like the speed of light, and I have to slow it down to at least 10%. and you can really see what it is. Then, but it's just like this is all it is. But I do catch it, you see, and this is about far as I can get it to zoom in. There, it's far away, but look at the energy on this. This is not a bug, and this is like little windows and entities looking out, and it almost looks like a arrow. You know, it does, doesn't it? But I wanted to show you that. And there's something in the tree right here. You know, I don't know if that's a bug. I don't think that's a bug, a bird, or anything like that. That's some kind of entity. It has a force field around it, it looks like, or it's flapping. I don't know if it's an angel or what. But yes, it wouldn't be a bug just there by itself. You know what I mean? And see, right up in here, there's a little something. All up in here, and they're just not all the way in this reality for sure. And that's the solar light, which I'm going to be moving. I'm sorry, honey, but they have to go. You're in my fairy circle that you made. Okay. She didn't do it on purpose. Okay, here's one. It's a long way away. And, you know, if we could zoom in, you can see it looks kind of like a wolf. The two eyes right here and the snout right here, you can barely make it out. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Yeah, it is. Wow. I love this stuff. What was that? Let me go back. I thought I saw something. Yeah, look at this. What is this? I just barely saw that. I've been seeing this blue orb and this. Now, we saw this the week before last. Look at this. It's always a streak and a big orb. Now, is this coming in our reality through a portal, through a vortex right here? And then there's your orb. Yeah, isn't that cool? That is just too cool. Yeah, that was the week before last. We caught that also, almost in the same area. Yeah, wow. I just now saw that one. It's hard to see sometimes. I just barely saw it when I started to click. Now here's that streak again, you see? It's always out here. It's moving. It was right there, and now it's moving closer. It goes back and forth, and then you have orbs coming out of it, I believe. I believe it's a vortex. There's a lot of energy here with all these quartz boulders lined up. Now, let's see if we can see anything here. You know, it's kind of out of focus, which really sucks. But this looks like two eyes here, a nose. You see the two nostrils clearly right there. Sometimes I can see it and it looks like a picture. Look at this guy right here. Two eyes, nose, and a mouth. This is an extraterrestrial right here. We've seen the drawings and the pictures on TV right there. You see? There it is right there. Look at it. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you don't think that is. And then you can see the two nostrils here, the eye here. I don't see the other eye, but it's barely in. All kind of entities in here. And the lines that go around here, yeah, that's one. It's pretty bright. It's coming around the corner there. And this one I don't think is all the way in this reality. And it's just so pixelized you really can't tell anything. And let's go over here to see this one around the car again. She's got a lot of energy around her car, doesn't she? She's in the parked in the energy area. That's what it is. You know, the Hammonasset Ley Line runs through here, and sometimes when it comes directly through here, man, we have all kind of activity. We have plasma clouds and all kind of stuff traveling within it. And you can even see ships. I'm going to make a video and just put music to it and just send out some of them, you know, recapping. And that's going to be cool. We're going to be doing some really cool things coming up, that's for sure. And you can see this is an entity here. Here's an eye. Here's an eye. It's about covered. I don't know what that is, but you see the nose and the mouth. It almost looks like a skeleton, doesn't it? And the head comes up around like that. We use 1 John 4:14 if you are in doubt. And my heart does not skip a beat because I have faith and my higher power. Here's that wolf again, it looks like. Same one. That's the same one we were looking at. Two eyes here, the snout and the nose. It almost looks like a fox this time. And then you have all the little symbols and the Z. There's the Z again. And the energy going around it. It looks like it's got, you know, some kind of symbols. I hope one day that I can get it just crystal clear. That would be really cool. So tell me what you think it might be. I do appreciate it, of course. Yes, let's move on. Okay, this is that, there's that little vortex again. Now it's moved over this way a little bit. And you can see right here, it's not all the way in, but this is some kind of entity here. There's your eye, your nose, and your mouth right there. And it's looking right at us. Look at that. And it has that on the top of its head also, right there. Isn't that wild? Okay. And some of these orbs are not, you wouldn't even see this right here if it wasn't for the IR camera. And, oh wow, you can really see this. Look at this. You see the two eyes there? The nose? Here's the nose, right? Now that looks like a dog right there, does it not? Yes, the ears over here, the two eyes, the snout, here's the nose. Yes, that's a dog. It's a canine. We have all kind of animals here, as I've stated before, for sure. Okay, all right. Let's see. This was the one just right after the other here, I think. Yeah. Okay, it looks like Waldo was here, you know. There's the eye here, the nose, and it looks like there's something here blocking his mouth. And looking over, you see the ears there. Sometimes they look a little creepy, but, you know. And then if you look on the big picture here, there's two eyes, and you see the nostrils right there. See, there's one and one here, and then a mouth here. It's just dimensional. It's just different levels of dimensions, and we're seeing it through these Merkabahs. And here's a dog here. See the eye and the nose right there. Dog, some kind of symbols going around. It could be some kind of Stargate, you know, as far as I know. It's a portal, a gate. So that's why I like to have them all protected by the ascended masters. That's Christ's conscience for sure. Yeah. And I feel a lot safer. Because this is nothing to play with. I'm going to tell you. They're really out there, especially right now. And you can see the clouds, a little bit of daylight there. Stay up a little bit too late, and the sun starts coming up. Oh, yeah, I better get a couple hours sleep here. And it's a little grainy there. I want to do this one time here just to show you what I do. And that's a lot of light right there. And this is the contrast. The clarity's here. Let's see what we can do here with that. All right, let's bring it up a little bit closer. Now let's see if we can do something with this. Sometimes you can do it brighter, and sometimes you can do it dimmer, and you can see more. You know, I see a nose and a mouth right there. Then I see two eyes and a nose and a big smile. Look at that. Here's one smiling here. This is a smiley orb right here. And here's your canine being, a dog, two eyes and a nose right there. And two eyes and a mouth right there. Here's the nose. And right here, two eyes, a nose, and a mouth. It's just full of entities. They could be a ship looking through something, and they're showing up like that in our dimension. But that's what I do. I just show it like that. And there's one right here. It could be a tree spirit right here, a nature spirit. Okay. I don't know what this one is up here. Let's see. It's an orb, and it's traveling. Man, look at the energy around that sucker. When it's got that tint right there, it's very, very very powerful. Got a lot of energy right there for sure. Something inside. You can see the two eyes right there. And hopefully one day I'll have the good equipment to show you clearer pictures for sure. And here's another one just like it almost on the other side. And tell me what you think that is right there. Do you see that right there? Two eyes, a nose, and a mouth right there. That's a dog. That's a dog right there. You can see clearly. It's almost like a picture of a dog. Well, it is, you know. Okay, let's move on here. There's that vortex again right there. It's usually there these days. I don't understand. And I think that's where I did move the globe over, way over. So it wasn't the globe. Okay, that's cool. Now that's a nature spirit on this limb right here. And that's the bird feeder and the wind chimes. You can see it's attached right there. And here's an orb that's inside the fairy circle. And if you look sideways, 90 degrees, you can see the two eyes, the nose, and the mouth right there. They spin around. It's a Merkabah. That means it's spinning around too. Sometimes it's clockwise, sometimes it's counterclockwise. And that's the solar light I'm going to have to move. That really messes with me. We have more up here. It's not all the way in. Can't really tell. Every once in a while you can. See, like right here, you can almost see two eyes, a nose, and a mouth. And it's kind of mixed up, pixelized right there. So that kind of sucks. You got to have a better camera for sure. Okay, is that it? I believe that is it. Make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, share, and give a thumbs up. Now, Google, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. This is a political time in our world right now. And there's a lot of manipulation going on. There's a lot of algorithms that's out there. And I keep politics out of my YouTube channel. I just want to have the escape. Let's have some fun. Look at the paranormal, you know, and what's out there, and try to stay away from, you know, the hate, the division, the crap that's going on. You know, I do make statements sometime and talk with people on these platforms. And I think these algorithms hear this and they block you, they do stuff. I lost like, I think it was around 30 subscribers. And I talked with them. I said, did you unsubscribe? No, I didn't even know. And then somebody will say something. Okay, Pepe Le Pew, yes, in Canada. He would say, you know, I was subscribed, I'm unsubscribed, and my notification button is unchecked. So I don't know what's going on with that. It happens a lot. You know, I don't know, but this is a great place. I think that we should just use unconditional love and forgiveness. We gotta, even if we're justified, you know, I mean, we gotta take care of ourselves and defend ourselves if we're out. People are getting attacked. You know, it's crazy right now. It's almost like it's some kind of enchantment on people. Going to people's homes and sitting outside, raising hell, you know? There's something wrong that's not right. It's not, something ain't right. I'm going to tell you, there's a darkness over this world right now. But I understand there's a lot of energy. It's making people act really crazy. It's a lot of magnetic energy that we're going through right now, but it's going to calm down soon. But right now, it's really powerful, according to James Gillian. Look at his latest video, and he will have a radio show tonight, and we'll probably talk about that also. There's something to that, that's for sure. You know, he says the extraterrestrials are up there. There's good ones, there's bad ones. You know, and sometimes they clash. I know I've seen a lot of flashes in the night sky. And if you just sit out there and look up in the sky, you'll see it. I don't see why you wouldn't see it. I've tried to take video, but it's such a dim flash. you can't really see it on the equipment that I have. So maybe one day I can show you that. But other people are saying the same thing. Bruce sees all up in Canada with his 14-inch telescope. He sees it. He shows it. And it's moving. And it could be blasters, phasers. You know, I know this sounds science fiction, but, you know, hey, it's out there. You know, it really is. Like Ben Rich, the father of Stealth, the former CEO of the Skunk Works, Lockheed Martin, said, you know, we have the technologies to take ET home. We have technology that you would never believe that would take an act of God to get it released to the people. And this was back in the 90s. So we've got it. You know, rockets, ha ha ha, rockets, right. We have anti-gravity, we have all of that. And, you know, and maybe that's what we're seeing, you know, the UFOs. I think it's a combination. I think we work in concert with them. I believe we're on the moon, we're on Mars, we're throughout the solar system. I think we're all over and beyond, out of the galaxy into the other galaxies. So that's just my opinion and my thoughts for sure. So we won't get into that. Maybe one day we'll get into that and we'll have a talk show and people can get on here and they can talk and tell their story of the UFOs that they saw and things like I said, we're going to have some really cool big things coming up in the future here. But right now, this is the way it is, and I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great weekend. Stay safe and be careful. You never know when somebody's going to start opening up and shooting. So hit the ground. They did in New York, man. It was a motorcycle that backfired. Everybody did right, man. Hey, I don't blame them. I would have done the same thing, that's for sure. Well, stay safe out there, and thanks everybody on Twitter and Instagram, all my friends. I tried to shout out. If I forgot you, remind me. I'll make sure I'll write it down and I won't forget it, that's for sure. I appreciate it, everybody. Have a good weekend. Be safe. This is David, the Backyard Ufologist, and we'll catch you back here next week, or maybe even sooner. Bye-bye, everybody.